Dubbed the miracle of Africa, Botswana has been hailed as Africa's biggest diamond producer and among the most economically stable countries on the continent. However, it remains the world's third most unequal country, with the richest 20% of the population owning a 65% share of the national income, while the poorest 20% own a scant 2.8% share of the national economy. Villages such as Kopong, some 30 kilometers outside Gaborone, paint a sad tale of the lived reality in rural Botswana. We have no water, our children are unemployed, but we know that there are jobs in other countries.
Life has improved and not improved. When we started, we had no developments, no roads and shops. It was all just a bush.
Unemployment, which stands at 18%, remains a critical concern. It is highest among the youth.
Our economy doesn't include us. When you finish school, you come back home and do nothing. There are no artisan jobs or any other job. Many graduates finish school and sit at home. They can't get any job, but they have degrees. You end up working for 1,000. The minimum wage must also be increased. It shouldn't be so slow that a person's income just pays rent and buys food.
Botswana achieved a 4.5% economic growth in 2018. However, experts have raised concerns that growth is expected to slow to 4% as a consequence of muted trends in global diamond mining and a less buoyant private sector.
The reinvestment of the diamond money into various sectors of the economy really at certain points of our political historical moments were effective. You know, we've seen moments where the money was invested very wisely and prudently by the government. But there have been moments where perhaps a lot could have been done, you know, in terms of really intensifying efforts and trying to look at ways in which the economy could have been diversified into. But like I said, there have been strides, there have been experiments in terms of how we can diversify.
Government import bill per annum sits at something between 4 and 6 billion pula. And you look at some of the things that are imported and you ask yourself, why can't we do them here? We import almost 90% of anything that we consume from South Africa and from all over the world. For us to diversify our economy, we'll have to look at what are the easy to do. We can't try to be a manufacturing if we don't have competency in that. We can't try to compete with a powerhouse like South Africa where we don't have the competence.
It remains to be seen how Botswana will better its economic stance after the 12th administration assumes power after elections this coming Wednesday. Sintle Inglihihi, SABC News, Gaborone, Botswana.